Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today I have a huge blue box, and this is an e-scooter from KuKirin. It's the G2 Max, which is a crazy powerful electric scooter. I'm gonna be unboxing it. I don't think it's that interesting, so we're gonna kind of skip over that, and we're gonna go over some of the specs. But yeah, first thing, this thing should have a 1000-watt motor in there, so it's crazy powerful. First box is the blue one, which is, it has a layer of plastic, which most definitely is good for it not getting water damage. Then there's another box, which is like the pretty box, which I think I'll just skip. We don't need to see the box, do we? Might see it later, but yeah. Then we are into the scooter, which is crazy heavy as well. So yeah, I need to find some of those muscles to get that out of there. Okay, can't really help it. This looks really cool. Very big and very cool. I don't think much assembling is needed here. The handlebar was down to the side. I think this is so that the box can be smaller, but yeah, 4 screws out and 4 screws in, and then your display is ready to go. So yeah, I think it's about time to get it out of the box. By the way, it comes with tools, so yeah, neat. It's about 30 kilograms. Looks very cool. Yeah, I see there is something more in the box underneath the scooter. I think there's a seat or something. Yeah, there's a seat. I'm not sure if I need that, but yeah, it comes with us. It comes with a seat. So there's a mounting thing here where you can pop the seat in, and then you can pop the seat in something like that, maybe a little bit further down like that, and then you have a nice seat. It even has springs and it can flip down. So, and this thing is also built so that it can and this can be mounted, and you can flip that over so that the seat can lay down, so you can still fold the scooter up. So I might put this on later. I don't know. Let's try it without the seat first. It also comes with its own little pump, so you can make sure that the tires are inflated to the correct pressure. So awesome. The scooter has its own charger here, and this scooter is 48 volts. It's 20 amp hours. That's a crazy amount of power. They claim that it can go 80 kilometers on a charge, and the charger is here. And the charger will supply 54.6 volts, 2 amps, so 20 amps and 50 volts is something like, is almost 1000 watt hours. So this power supply or charger will supply 109.2 watts. If this scooter is totally completed from power, it could take up to 9 hours something to charge it up again. The last little bit usually takes a bit longer, but yeah, it's very powerful. I said a 48 volt battery, 20 amp hours. So this scooter is able to run way faster than is illegal in my country here, so we're gonna have to be a bit careful. So how does this work? Power on. Okay, there we are. So what was this? This just, oh, that's just the lights. Okay, there's an on-off for the LED lights here, which is pointing kind of up into the air. Might have to adjust that, but it seems to have some power on it at least, so I can go and test it out. So 55 kilometers per hour, 80 kilometers per charge. I could take this to work. I have like 55 kilometers to work. It would take me an hour to get to work on it, and standing up all that way might be hard. So here in my country, it's also required to wear one of these fashion statements on your head when you're driving a scooter like this. Any scooter actually, electric scooters anyway. So yeah, make sure to get a helmet on if that is required. If you're gonna get a ticket, maybe only get one. I don't know. Okay, so I think I have most of it figured out. It's not that complicated. You get a key, which is really nice. That it's actually, you're able to take the key out and then you can't power it on without the key, which is, it's a nice thing. My previous one did not have that security feature. Then to power it on, you press the power button until it turns on, then it's on. Then it shows here that it starts up in gear number 1. So to get it into gear number 2, you press the power button just shortly and it changes to gear 2 and gear 3, and then it returns to gear 1. If you want to power it off, I'm sure you can just use the key, or you just press the power button and it goes off. So just had it out for a spin, and gear number 1 is like a little bit too slow. Gear number 2 is awesome, and gear number 3, that's just ludicrous mode. It's way too much. It has a couple of other little features that I haven't seen before. Well, the lights, of course, turn that on and off, and I have actually managed to direct it a little bit more frontwards going. I'm sure it has gotten a little bit bent in shipping, but it also has blinkers, so you can blink and it shows up here in the display that I want to go that way, and down here it has blinking there, and of course it has the opposite on the other side, so people coming behind you can see that you are blinking. Then it has a horn, and it's kind of yeah, that's not gonna frighten anyone. You might get a good laugh along the way with that one. This thing is when you put the head down, it will lock in place. I'm guessing here. I haven't tried it yet, but that's my best estimated guess, that that hook will hook up there. I'm sure it can also be used to hook your shopping. Okay, here is a little place where I think I can drive a little bit forth and back. I don't even think I have to have the helmet on here, so we can leave that. Okay, here setting number 2 is not crazy because it's so difficult to drive in the grass. So I'm going to try a lunatic mode, gear number 3. Let's see how that works. Okay, that wasn't crazy either. So driving with one hand on a scooter on grass. Yeah, just asking for trouble, am I not? Yeah, it does it. I do think it needs a bit of a recharge. It's too fast. Okay. So why would a grown-up man like myself even consider an electric scooter like this? Well, I actually have been using an electric scooter, and for work too. I kind of work in some office buildings, and we have a data center. It's not that far away. It's a couple of kilometers away, and the parking at the data center is absolutely awful. Well, first of all, you have to pay and you have to find room for your car and stuff. And a scooter like this fits very well in the back of my car. So I drive my car to work, and if I know I'm going to be visiting this data center, I put the scooter in the back. And then when I need to go to the data center, I go down to the car, I take the scooter out, take the scooter to the data center, forth and back. And I must admit, it's also just a lot of fun to drive. So I want to try and fold it together and see how well it fits in the back of my car. See how this goes. We can start by turning it off. Taking the key out. Safety. Then we have this thing that turns in the front. That needs to be opened up. And there is a thingy on the other side that has to be pulled out. Then this comes down, and then this goes in there. Display goes up. It's heavy, very heavy. It's 31 kilograms, I believe, but yeah, I am able to carry it. I'm not gonna carry it far, that's for sure. Okay, I think it's time to charge this up. So I have the charger here. And I'm just gonna connect some power to it. The charger turns green. So the charging port is right here. Right behind the front wheel. And the charger goes in there. So as soon as it starts charging, this turns red, and yeah, you shouldn't do this when it's wet or raining or anything. You shouldn't put it out into the rain. So it's not as if you can't take your electric scooter to the beach. The beach is right there. So yeah, I drove down here. Didn't take long. I live very near the beach. Denmark is a very small country, and we have beach all around, so, or the ocean. So. This is the slowest setting. But yeah, it's not great driving with a camera. So what do I think of this? Well, this is most definitely more powerful than any electric scooter that I've tried before. I have, while filming, I've been driving around in first gear, and it will go like 14-15 kilometers per hour. And well, holding a camera in one hand, and I see that I have the flashlights on, so let's not do that. Having the camera in one hand and trying to steer with the other hand and throttle, well, that is safe mode. When I packed the camera away, I put it up into second gear, and that will go almost 30 kilometers per hour, and with both hands on, it's fine for a little bit, but yeah, it's actually a little bit too fast for my comfort. going on straight road. I must admit I'm so old that I think about what would happen if something stopped the front wheel and I came flying. So yeah, but you can regulate it down a little bit. You don't have to go all the 30 kilometers per hour, but it's a nice feature. And when you push the throttle, shit happens. It kicks off. It's lively. It's really nice. Third gear, I've only tried it a little bit, and I haven't needed to go 55 kilometers per hour. I tried to just lift the wheel off the ground and just push the throttle in to the bottom in third gear, and it does say on the display that now it's going 55 kilometers per hour. So yeah, I am not gonna go that fast because I am not that brave / stupid. I'm sure it's a lot of fun if you have all the safety equipment for that. So I'll thank KuKirin G2 Max for shipping me this awesome e-scooter for review. I am gonna have a lot of fun, and I'm gonna be using it for some serious driving at work as well. But yeah, it's not great for this grass though, but it looks nice right there. So yeah, money shot, right? So most definitely time to pack away the camera so I can nudge it up into second gear and get a move on. If you should be in the market for an electric scooter or a funny toy, well, the link will naturally be in the description of the video. They even sent me a coupon code where you get some, forget, was it percentage or money off? You'll have to go and look in the description what they came up with. But they sent me something, MYPLAYHOUSE. I'll put it on screen or something. I'll put it in the description. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.